6:47, time for the morning rush. Now, the Ruidoso community is still dealing with the after effects of the South Fork and Salt fires as heavy rain in the Burn Scar area caused rushing water to sweep away cars and flood homes. Yesterday, more flooding came, specifically in the Salt Fire Burn Scar. Well, in anticipation for today's flooding, the village plans to have equipment ready to go in vulnerable areas to help keep the roads clear.
Today's forecast is expected to help crews in Los Lunas fighting the Desert Willow Complex fire. Fire crews say they've made a lot of progress fighting the blaze, previously known as the Cotton and Cotton 2 fires. An evacuation center is up and running at the Daniel Fernandez Youth Center. Fire crews are recommending people who go to their home wear protective gear for smoke.
New Mexico Animal Humane is asking for your help this morning as they take in strays from Valencia County that are in fire evacuation zones. Animal Humane says the county shelter is overwhelmed as it now serves as emergency housing for residents' pets that have been forced to evacuate their homes. Animal Humane is now encouraging people to consider fostering or adopting from their 3 locations. Ryan.
And rain is falling right now in Roswell, and this was after a very stormy weekend with locally up to 4 to 6 inches of rain. Still some ponding on the roadways. 71 right now in Roswell with a 90% humidity value. A flash flood watch is in effect, and more storms not only today but through tomorrow.
Prosecutors want to keep a man accused of setting fire to the Bosque this past Saturday behind bars. 45-year-old Sean Taylor was arrested on felony arson charges after police say he was found with the lighter in the vicinity of a Bosque fire near Alameda. No date has been set for Taylor's pretrial detention hearing yet.
An Albuquerque man is beginning his decade-long prison sentence for raping a teenager. Last month, the jury found Daryl Castillo guilty of raping the 17-year-old back in 2018 while he was dating the victim's mother. Judge Courtney Weeks sentenced Castillo to 10 years behind bars. When he's released, he will have to register as a sex offender.
Congresswoman Melanie Stansbury shared some strong words for the Trump administration's military strikes on Iran. Yesterday, the New Mexico Democrat spoke on the House floor hours before Iran fired missiles at a U.S. base in Qatar. The strike is believed to be retaliation for the U.S. attack on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities on Saturday. Ryan.
It's going to be a stormy one across many areas in New Mexico, including the Four Corners. Most of the heavy rainfall will be, again, today, tonight, into very early tomorrow morning. That threat will move a little bit far to the east. Thursday through the early weekend, most of the storms will be in the mountains out in east New Mexico as well.
The Chavez County Sheriff's Office is warning residents to be aware of rattlesnakes that could be more active following the recent flooding in Roswell. The officials say that residents should use extreme caution. That's when out near flooded bridges. The Sheriff's Office says that any moisture during this time of year usually attracts the rattlesnakes because it's usually dry.
We're getting a better idea of how the USDA plans to deregulate the nation's forests in an effort to better prevent natural disasters. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said the department will repeal the rule that bars new road construction and timber harvesting on forest land. Secretary Rollins says the rule has blocked thinning efforts to prevent wildfires and has made it harder for firefighters to respond.
Meanwhile, dozens showed up to protest against the selling of public lands. The protest was held outside of the El Dorado Hotel in Santa Fe, where the Western Governors Association meeting was being held. As part of the federal budget reconciliation bill, Interior Secretary Doug Burgum and Senate Republicans are looking to sell nearly 3 million public acres of public land. Ryan.
And taking a look at traffic right now, getting a little bit busier out there right now around the Big I, but no major accidents nor slowdowns being reported right now. Taking a look at tracker heading south on I-25 near the Big I. There it is. We can see, again, more cars on the roadways. No major incidents, and we'll have more updates later today.
The new dog library at Sandy Point Beach in Maine is creating positive vibes. The library provides free toys for pets and an opportunity to make connections between their people. The beach is resupplying the dog library with sticks and tennis balls regularly.
And now it's time for the 5 facts.
At number 5, the city of Albuquerque is looking to take out some annoying summertime bloodsuckers in a more environmentally friendly way. The city's environmental health department is going to be testing a new mosquito spray in 3 neighborhoods. They say the mosquitoes have been more aggressive than in the last few years, and they are now showing a resistance to the usual pesticides. The Environment Department says that the new pesticide targets larvae in standing water. The work starts in July with 6 treatments to address the spread of mosquitoes carrying yellow fever.
And number 4, New Mexico Animal Humane is asking for your help this morning as they take in strays from Valencia County that are in fire evacuation zones. Animal Humane says the county shelter is overwhelmed as it now serves as emergency housing for residents' pets that have been forced to evacuate their homes. As a result, the state is now taking in strays from the shelter so staff can make more room. Animal Humane is now accepting donations for the pets evacuating Los Lunas. They're also encouraging people to consider fostering or adopting from their 3 locations.
At number 3, prosecutors want to keep a man accused of setting fire to the Bosque this past Saturday behind bars. 45-year-old Sean Taylor was arrested on felony arson charges. It's after police say that he was found with a lighter in the vicinity of the Bosque fire near Alameda. Taylor made his first appearance in court yesterday. Now, in the last 10 years, there have been 6 people suspected of setting fires in the Bosque in Bernalillo and Valencia counties. No date has been set yet for Taylor's pretrial detention hearing.
And at number 2, much needed moisture is ahead, but a lot of rain at once could cause flooding in Albuquerque, very likely, especially along the central mountains, and expected from the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon area to the Ruidoso complex of burn scars. Our monsoon meter a 9 out of 10. It'll also be a bit stormy tomorrow.
And at number 1, the Ruidoso community is still dealing with the after effects of the South Fork and Salt fires as heavy rain in the burn scar area caused rushing water to sweep away cars and flood homes. Yesterday, more flooding came, specifically in the Salt Fire burn scar. Families shoveled out debris from under their homes after flooding impacted the Cherokee Mobile Home Park, some even piling up sandbags in preparation for today's rain. In anticipation for today's flooding, the village plans to have equipment already staged in vulnerable areas to help keep the roads clear.